The Venator-class Star Destroyer was manufactured by Carillion and Quat shipyards and designed by Lyra Wessex. The Galactic Republic would use the vessel as a capital ship, starfighter carrier, and even a troop transport and a battle droid's worst nightmare. The Venator was introduced 22 years before the Battle of Yavin. The Venator 1 class destroyer was armed with 8 heavy turbo lasers, a 2 medium dual turbo laser cannon. Later, the Venator 2 class sported a front hangar bay and later served the Galactic Empire, losing its sexy red livery of the Republic and replaced with a sea of dull gray, washing all of its personality from the vessel. The Venator housed a variety of 192 starfighters like the ARC 170 and the BTLB Y-Wings, with assets like 20 to 40 Republic gunships, 24 walkers, and even shuttles. The crew accumulated to about 7,400 crewmates accompanied by 2,000 troopers. The hyperdrive range of the Venator class is around 60,000 light years and runs you around 60 million Republic credits if you want one. The Imperial class Star Destroyer, or ISD for short, was constructed by Quat Drive Yards and designed by Lyra Wessex. The Imperial 1 class was armed with 60 XX9 heavy turbo laser batteries, 10 heavy tractor beam projectors with dual ion heavy turrets, and quad tri-medium turbo laser cannons and turrets. The ISD Class 1 housed 72 TIE fighters, 12 TIE bombers, 12 TIE interceptors, 20 AT-AT walkers, 30 AT-ST walkers, 15 Imperial trooper transports, 8 Lambda class shuttles, X-313 hyperdrive pods, etc., so on and so forth. The crew of the ISD usually consisted of 40,000 to around 50,000 pilots, officers, and engineers, around 10,000 stormtroopers, and thousands of droids. The minimal crew it takes to fully operate an ISD is around 2,000 crew members. The Class 2 ISD was introduced in 5 BBY and was mostly, the only way you could differentiate the Class 2 ISD was its communication tower between its shield domes. The Class 2 possessed a reinforced hull, upgrading its overall integrity, better deflector shields, and a better, heavier armament. At the height of the Galactic Empire, there were around 25,000 Imperial Star Destroyers across the galaxy. The Imperial Star Destroyer will run you 150 million credits. The Zyxton class and the Onager class Star Destroyers and any Dreadnoughts will be in a separate video. The Paleon class Star Destroyer was built by Quat Drive Yards and used by Darth Krayt's Galactic Empire and other factions. The role of the Paleon played was a carrier, destroyer, and command ship. The Paleon was armed with 5 heavy and 5 regular turbo lasers, 5 proton launchers, 3 tractor beam projectors, and an interdiction field. Basically, a gravity well that could pull anyone out of hyperspace. The Paleon was later succeeded by the Imperious class. The Crusader class Star Destroyer was utilized by the Galactic Empire around 3 ABY. The Crusader class was much smaller than your normal standard ISD. The Crusader was stripped of a hangar bay and had an armament of 3 axial batteries, only serving purpose really was ship-to-ship combat. The Simoon 1 Imperial class Star Destroyer was much like a standard ISD, but had stronger shield generators than the standard ISD. The Simoon 1 class got its name from the moon where the Empire constructs a lot of weapons. The Imperious class Star Destroyer was manufactured by Mon Calamari shipyards in 137 ABY. The Imperious was constructed for Imperial Navy use during the Second Imperial Civil War. The Imperious was larger than an ISD with an armament of 5 heavy turbolaser batteries, 5 medium turbolaser batteries, 4 heavy ion cannon batteries, gravity mines, 5 proton launcher batteries, and 3 tractor beam emitters. The Imperious can carry 48 TIE Predator starfighters, 12 neutralizer class bombers, and 6 Noon class Imperial shuttles. With 3,000 troopers on top of that 13,000 ton cargo capacity, the Imperious crew consisted of 6,700 crew members. The Interdictor class Star Destroyer was a modified Imperial Star Destroyer with modifications such as 4 gravity well projectors, the ability to rip starships out of hyperspace. Much like most Star Destroyers, the Interdictor class was armed with turbo lasers and housed starfighters with its 2 hangar bays. The Victory class Star Destroyer utilized by the Galactic Republic and Galactic Empire as an escort transport for cargo and security purposes. The Victory 1 class was used by the Galactic Republic and was considered a piece of junk by the Republic Navy since the design required constant maintenance. The armament consisted of 12 quadruple turbo laser batteries, 40 double turbo lasers, missile launchers, and 10 tractor beam projectors. The successor Victory 2 class was armed with 128 turbo lasers and housed 24 starfighter shuttles and AT walkers. The crew who ran this show was 6,107 officers, engineers, pilots, and 1,600 stormtroopers. The Victory class Star Destroyer will run you around 50 million credits if you really want it. The Gladiator 1 class Star Destroyer was designed by Wallach's BlissX and manufactured by Quat Drive Yards for a escort-based Star Destroyer, but the Imperial Navy utilized it primarily as a patrol craft. The Gladiator 1 class was armed with 12 turbo lasers, 10 laser cannons, missile launchers, and tractor beams. The Gladiator class could hold 24 starfighters, 5 ATSTs, and other craft such as shuttles. The crew consisted of 1,255 with 1,200 troopers. The later Gladiator 2 had a much better anti-starship firepower with better ranges. The Gladiator class will run you around 34 million credits. The Secular class Star Destroyer was a battle carrier constructed by Quat Drive Yards. The Galactic Empire utilized this model of Star Destroyer from an escort ship to even a command or flagship. The Secular class featured 15 heavy turbo laser batteries, 15 light turbo lasers, 10 ion cannons, 5 ion batteries, 16 medium ion cannons, and 12 tractor beam emitters. The Secutor could carry 14,000 troopers, AT series walkers, ground vehicles, 144 starfighters, and shuttlecrafts. The occupants consisted of 40,000 crewmen, pilots, engineers, and officers. The Secutor class Star Destroyer will run you 200 million credits. The Imperator class Star Destroyer was in service by the Republic until the rise of the Galactic Empire and 19 BBY by Quat Drive Yards. Few were ever constructed. This Star Destroyer was the transition from Ventor to Imperial Star Destroyer. Ventor plus Imperial equals Imperator. The Tector class Star Destroyer was much like your normal ISD, but lacked a ventral hangar bay and replaced with a reinforced hull. Featured next to the generator, a Tector class Star Destroyer known as the Harbinger was present during the Battle of Endor and was soon destroyed by the advancing rebel fleet led by Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! The Bakura class Star Destroyer was a line of Star Destroyer manufactured by Bakuran shipyards in 18 BBY. 3 were constructed. The Bakura class was armed with 60 turbo laser batteries, 60 ion cannons, and 10 tractor beam projectors. The The Bakira class could carry starfighter complements with a crew of 5,000 and 2,000 troopers. The Republic-class Star Destroyer was made by Rendili Star Drive and designed by Rebel General Wallach Blissex. The Republic-class was equipped with 40 heavy turbo laser batteries, 40 heavy turbo lasers, 20 ion cannons, and 10 tractor beam projectors. The Republic class could house a wing of starfighters, so around 3 squadrons of 12 starfighters, so 36 in total. I'm good at math. The crew consisted of 8,168 and 260 gunners with 3,200 troopers. The Republic class Star Destroyer will run you around 75 million credits. The Resurgent class Star Destroyer was a battle cruiser manufactured by Quat Intrala Engineering in the unknown regions around 30 ABY. The Resurgent class was utilized by the First Order and armed with 1,500 turbo lasers and ion cannons. This included point defense cannons and tractor beam emitters. The Resurgent class housed over 100 starfighters, 100 troop transports, and a light First Order cruiser. The population on board consisted of 19,000 officers, 55,000 crew members, and around 10,000 stormtroopers. The Resurgent class had 3 hangar bays and a prefabricated ground base. The Nebula class Star Destroyer or Defender class was manufactured by the New Republic and was considered the largest and most powerful warship of the modernization program of the New Republic. The Nebula class was armed with 40 heavy turbo laser batteries, 40 turbo laser cannons, 8 tractor beam emitters, 20 ion cannons, and a variety of missiles. The Nebula class could house 60 starfighters and 12 trooper transports. The crew of the Nebula class consisted of 6,795 pilots, engineers, and officers, and 244 gunners with 1,600 troopers. The Nebula class was introduced in 15 ABY and will run you around 168 million credits.